How you doing? Welcome, Greg Vhy. You're very welcome to my video blog. I have a wonderful story to share with you today. I met a guy recently who had been unemployed for a little over 2 years. Now, as you can imagine, he was feeling extremely demotivated and despondent about the world and about his outlook when it came to work. One thing that we discussed when we had a conversation was he needed to get out of the house more. The longer he was unemployed, the more time he was spending literally locked at home, nearly like being locked away in prison. So one thing we discussed was volunteering, which is what we're going to talk about today. And I encouraged him to look at volunteering for a local charity. At the end of the day, they are suffering too in today's market. Now, he told me that within a week, he felt better about himself because he was getting out of the house every single day and he was engaging with people. And he felt good about himself. He felt actually useful and worthful, like he was worth something for the first time in quite some time. But that's not the main part of the story, or the brilliant part of the story. The brilliant part of the story was that the person that he was actually working with in the charity shop, her husband actually was able to recommend a job opportunity to him that has now turned into a job offer. So the great thing about volunteering for him is it got him out of the house, it raised his spirit level so he felt better about himself, and it got him connecting with new people that were able to aid his job search. So a lovely story that I wanted to share with you. So if you are unemployed at the moment and you are spending most of your time at home, maybe you should consider volunteering. At the end of the day, most of the organisations that I've seen out there have a little plaque on their windows saying volunteers needed. Now, 5 reasons why you should contemplate it as a job seeker, as an unemployed job seeker are: number 1, it gets us out of the house, which can't be a bad thing. Number 2, very often our health improves when we volunteer because we get back into a routine and we're not sitting at home in the dark drinking endless cups of coffee and eating white bread and foods that we shouldn't do. So our health genuinely starts to improve as we start to exercise more and eat better. Number 3, we feel wanted and we feel much better inside. Nothing like being appreciated in life. So for the coach of the local football team or volunteering in the local charity store, at the end of the day, when people thank us and engage with us and smile at us, we feel so much better inside. Number 4, we have more energy. Because we're out and we're doing things and we're feeling better about ourselves, we feel like we've got far more energy to give at the end of the day. We're not in a rut so much. So even when we go home after working in the charity shop, we probably have a greater appetite to look for a job than we would have done if we'd been sitting at home. And last but not least, and this is the point I'll leave you with, is it gives us a chance to meet new people. And through meeting new people, we build new connections, and very often those connections can help us with our job search. So if we are thinking of volunteering, one thing we've got to do is we've got to make sure we use it to our advantage. So we tell people when we're volunteering why we're volunteering and who we are and what we do and what we're looking for career-wise. So just some food for thought there is, if you are unemployed and you are sick of staying at home day in, day out, contemplate volunteering. I'm sure many of the charities out there would love you for it. Thanks a million. You've been listening to Greg Vhy from Careers Coach. Take care.